Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is game 4 of a best of 5 series between two of the best Protoss players in the world. We have Korea battling China. Down at the bottom left position of Tal'Darim Altar, we have oGs.MC, basically the best Protoss player in the world, although after this weekend at DreamHack, who knows, maybe Canadian is going to take that title soon. His opponent up at the top right, we have our blue Protoss player, XiaOt. XiaOt is arguably the best player coming out of Korea right now. There's some other talent though. There's Loner, there's Zigua. There are other players in this Chinese clan as well, CCM. These players have spawned cross-positionally on Tal'Darim Altar. Gigantic rush distance. I think it might be, in fact, the longest in the game. As we can see, just taking a look at the main base here, it's kind of a small main. You do have some room up here. And this is actually interesting. This is the version of Tal'Darim where there's no... Oh, I lied. No, it's not. Right here. You can really abuse this patch right here. See how it's on the low ground, sandwiched between two pieces of high ground? This is a highly abusable area. Many tournaments actually disable this. Well, they just adjust the map a little bit. But you know what? That doesn't actually really come into play in Protoss versus Protoss. It's more Terran player can abuse it with siege tanks. Either way, you have this small choke point headed out to a natural base. This natural as well can be, you know, abused from the low ground here. Not as much in this matchup. And a large ramp leading down to sort of the central area, the 4 Zelnaga towers. And the third base on this map as well is quite easy to pick up. After you pick up your natural, you just head down here and destroy this destructible debris to pick up a pretty fast third. Generally, you don't see build orders that are that macro intensive in Protoss versus Protoss, but I don't know. These guys have been trying different builds all series long. Who knows what they're going to go for here, as XiaOt has picked up an assimilator already. Same as MC. The cybernetics timing almost identical as well. XiaOt just opting to put his initial gateway a little bit further out, a little closer to the choke point. Might make up the only discrepancy between cybernetics timing. Second assimilator on the way for MC. No second gas for XiaOt. So that could mean one of about 16 different things. Just have to wait and see. Second gateway on the way for MC as well. No second gate just yet from XiaOt. What is XiaOt going to spend his money on? He's getting a Stalker. He's already got one Zealot out, so that would be the difference, right? Is there a Zealot for MC? Absolutely not. So MC opening up with a Stalker, and XiaOt opening up with Zealot, then Stalker. The Zealot, though, getting a real workout. Chasing this probe around all day long must be a very frustrating task, having a move speed of 2.25 compared to 2.81. It's definitely frustrating. 4-gate from XiaOt. 2-gate with Warp Gate research, getting chrono boosted out for MC, double checking that there are no proxies anywhere to be found. You know, in this kind of tournament play, people try some crazy stuff, some crazy cheese, and MC just having none of it. Wants to play a straight up game. I'm sure MC very confident in his PvP and knows that as long as, you know, there's nothing too crazy going on that he doesn't know about, he should be able to win this match. I'm sure he's confident, but he's going up against a 4-gate here. This 4-gate was able to take out MC on test bug, and just having 2 gateways out so far, now putting down a couple more. So defensive, slightly more macro 4-gate versus a more aggressive 4-gate. That's characterized by 22 harvesters for MC, only 20 harvesters for XiaOt. So XiaOt sacrificing his economy for a more robust army here in the early game, and XiaOt still just mining off of 1 gas. So although MC does have extra gas here, there is, you know, he's going to have sentries, but he's got 4 sentries out, and so that's enough to force field this area right here. These sentries have enough for 4 force fields as it is, and soon they'll have enough for more. Nice proxy pylon here, and this is going to, you know, be where the first attack takes place. XiaOt with that slight army advantage. He sees the timing window and he's going for it. Nice force fields. Beautiful. XiaOt getting outclassed here. Those force fields were magnificent. They're preventing all these stalkers from doing any damage whatsoever. They're stuck behind the force fields, which gave MC plenty of time to focus down the Zealots one by one, and all of a sudden, MC is in the lead 39 to 38 with a stronger economy as well. It's all coming down to micro here, though. If XiaOt does micro well enough, he can, you know, pull something out. But good focus fire from MC. MC focused out, fired both Zealots, and then as soon as this Zealot gets into melee range, he gets focused down as well. And all of a sudden, XiaOt forced out of the base. XiaOt is going to lose 100 pylons and supply from this pylon here. Not that supply is really going to matter because he's lost so many units already. MC, unfortunately, does not have map hacks. He cannot see that there is a pylon right here. Would be nice to kill it, though. And as we can see on the army tab, 44 supply compared to 31. MC is at a tremendous advantage right now with a last-ditch effort. Oh, and look at this. MC got a Zealot into the main base of XiaOt, and he did scout the Twilight Council. Twilight Council here, just sort of a last-ditch effort from XiaOt to try to hold this off, to try to stay in this game somehow. I mean, he did use Blink Micro effectively in the past, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here. The army advantage is just going to be too much. Unless XiaOt, you know, he could force field delay just a little bit. Stalkers can still get around that force field if they want, but no. They're just, you know, he's just going to wait for them to disappear. Definitely the right decision. These Zealots getting warped in over here. They're going to slowly make their way down and around. A couple force fields now going down for MC, hugging these two Zealots, preventing them from escaping. They got focused down in a hurry. 58 to 39 supply as more and more units are getting warped in over here and just rallied to the front door of XiaOt as his army count continues to dwindle, becoming painfully clear that he has no chance in this game at this point, and he is forced to call GG. I appreciate XiaOt calling GG in a more timely manner in this particular set, and interestingly enough, these players in these games are always staying in the game for much longer than it goes on for. Just kind of unusual. But that is it. MC takes this best of 5 series. He's going to be moving on in the Stars War tournament. This, I'm not sure if Stars War hosts multiple online tournaments or if this is more just a more long-term season or just a long tournament online or what. I've seen replays uploaded in the past, and I'm definitely going to continue to follow this Stars War tournament, see where MC goes from here. The best Protoss player in the world, some prestigious titles and glorious GSL championships under his belt. He is able to outmuscle XiaOt, and yeah, XiaOt just couldn't. You know, he was going for an understandable build when you're going up against the best Protoss in the world. You know, sometimes it's best to go all in. Sometimes it's best to cheese. Sometimes it's go for some sneaky tech. You know, it worked in some of the earlier games. You know, Blink Stalker, 4-gate type play, where you just try to win at the 8-minute mark, or you know, you're accepting that you're going to lose if you can't do it. It's probably the smartest play from XiaOt, but regardless, you know, he just lost to the better player. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. It's definitely a lot to learn, especially if you're a Protoss player. Look forward to more of my replays. I'm going to be doing casting, you know, every day this week. I like to cast as much as I can, bring you guys as much creative content as possible on my channel, youtube.com/HunterStarcraft. Go check it out. Go subscribe. Just link up with me any way you can. You know, Twitter, Facebook, links in the description. Appreciate your support. Take care. Look forward to more. Peace out, guys.